What's going on, everybody? It's Kanye, and I'm so glad to finally be back. I was scrolling through my phone the other day, and I realized it's been like 180 something days since I posted my last YouTube video. I noticed it on Studio because I accidentally opened the app, and I was like, oh my goodness, I forgot I did YouTube for like 6 months. Life's been real busy. I haven't had the time to do it. I got a new job, got engaged, and it's been kind of really busy several months. It's been a great several months, but I'm glad to kind of get back on here. Started 2024. I want to kind of get this going again because this was something that was really fun for me. So I hope you all enjoy the videos. But as you can see, with all that being said, today we're going to be making an all-around threat build. It's going to be a lockdown build that can also play offense quite well. I'm really excited to start making build videos again. I'm going to try to stream some Pro-Am. This build in particular I'm going to be showing y'all today, I use in comp Pro-Am. So it's not a build that you're gonna make it and it's not gonna be what I say it is. Like, I literally use this build to play Pro-Am, and I play primary lock, secondary ball handler, so I know it works. But yeah, let's get started. So we're going to be making a shooting guard. Obviously, you can make this at any position that the build can get to 6'9", but we're going to be making it at shooting guard just because it fits with my lineup. We're going to go 6'9", weight 215, and then wingspan, you're going to go 7'6". You're going to have a nice wingspan to be getting steals where you're a bigger guard. You're going to be able to defend these smaller guards with your length. So let's get into the attributes. So to start, we're going to go 60 on the close shot. And it would be lower, but that's what it gets to get our layup here to 80. And I highly recommend an 80 layup. And I say it because we're going to have like silver fearless finisher. You get good layup packages, even though I only use default swing. An 80 layup, I've discovered, is really easy to green with that Pro Touch being at Hall of Fame. Driving dunk, we're going to go all the way up to 94. This is going to get us all of our contacts. Plus we get gold or Hall of Fame slithery there and gold precision dunker, which is all really good. Standing dunk's going to be at 49 because of the driving dunk at 94. Now moving down to our shooting. So in order to get the jumper I like to use, I put the mid-range at 84. This also is the cutoff for Gold Midi Magician and Silver Deadeye, so it's a good place to start. If y'all want, I will gladly put out a jump shot video to show y'all what I'm working with. It's a very clean jumper since I don't have the highest ratings necessarily shooting wise, but I'm able to hit with it very consistently. And then we're gonna go 78 on the 3-point shot. You could go 76. I went 78 just because it kind of switches up the name, and the higher the better, and I didn't really want to put those points anywhere else. Our free throw is going to go all the way up to 90. I like to have a 90 free throw because if you get rips as the on-ball defender, a lot of times they'll immediately foul you to transition fouls. So you need to be able to knock down free throws. And I know it goes to the best free throw shooter, but if you're the one getting the rips, you kind of want to be the guy shooting the free throws. So go 90 free throw on that. There's also intentional fouls on fast breaks, and that's another reason I say go with the 90 free throw. So now looking at playmaking. This is where this build is different from other locks. Your average lock isn't going to have that much playmaking, right? It's focused on sharpshooting and defense. But in this case, we're going to be a high-level playmaker that can handle the ball. So our pass accuracy is actually going to go all the way up to 87. Our ball handle is going to go all the way up to 80. And then our speed with ball is going to go all the way up to 72. So you can see we basically have max ball handling stats here and really high pass accuracy. This is really beneficial. If you do get a steal and a teammate gets like on the break after your steal, you have gold break starter. You also have just good passing badges and dimer and needle threader to where your passes aren't going to get picked off, and you have bailout if you decide to drive and you don't have a shot. Going to our defensive stats. First, we're going to take our interior defense all the way up to 69. You might be wondering like why. The main reason for this is because in the pick and roll defense, if the guy slips and you're having to go, you either have to go with the slip or you have to follow your guard to the rim. The interior defense is going to help you get bumps on that and keep them from going up with an easy animation. Even though I don't necessarily get any badges from it, the attribute alone helps with that interior defense. We're going to take our perimeter defense to 87. You're going to see that gets us that gold challenger, which is really nice. Obviously, you could go higher with this. I thought the gold challenger was really all I needed in this situation. Then we're going to go with our steal all the way up to 89. That's going to get us that gold interceptor. Now, the one thing I will say, you only have silver glove and you only have silver right stick ripper, but if you play straight up defense, you can get a lot of bumps as a bigger guard like this. So I get most of my steals off bump steals. They're not exactly rips. And then gold interceptor, I can pick off passes, that my man is throwing if I time it up right. Just with my long wingspan, no matter where he tries to throw the pass, I can oftentimes get a hand on it. So that's why, you know, being a taller lock is really beneficial. Now, your block is going to remain the same. Your defensive rebound is going to remain the same. All this stuff. So you're not really a good rebounder. One thing I will say is, you know, you can go for offensive rebounds as long as you do a putback. But really, blocking and defensive rebounding, you just got to play straight up D down in the paint and hope that your teammates can get the boards. Now, for our physicals, our speed's going to be 77, which is, you know, relatively solid for what we're trying to do. You're going to do your acceleration to 68. Our strength is going to go all the way up to 84. This is significant because now you have you know, your silver bulldozer badge, which what I've noticed on this build with the 80 layup and 84 strength to get that silver bulldozer, anytime you go to the rim, even if you don't get a dunk animation with your 94 driving dunk, you're gonna be able to finish. And then looking at your you know, your driving dunk with that gold precision dunker, you can get meter dunks all the time. If you get taken out of them, you can make the layup quite often. Now, moving back, you can go your vertical to 82. That's going to get us most of those driving dunk animations. And then lastly, we're going to up the stamina to 97. I went 97 just because where I'm playing on ball and then having to do a lot on offense, I want as much stamina as possible. Plus, gold workhorse is very valuable, and you get it at 95. So I just added the extra 2 there because I didn't really have any other place to put them. But as you can see here, we've made an incredibly well-rounded build. Offensively, you know, point guard wants you to cut, you're gonna finish. If you want, you know, if your point guard gets in the jam, needs you to handle the ball, you can do that. You can shoot. And then defensively, you're gonna be able to get steals, you're gonna be able to lock up, you can actually guard the paint a little bit with that 69 interior. You're strong, so you combine that 84 strength with that 69 interior. You're really strong around the paint, and you can jump. So even though your defensive rebound and offensive rebound are low, with that vertical, you're gonna be able to get up and at least contest for rebounds. Now moving on, I know I said this was an all-around threat, and really the name you're going to see this build gets is as close to all-around threat as you can possibly get, really. And it's actually a pretty cool name. You get two-way diming 3-level threat. So you're covering every basis of the game with that name. Two-way, defense and offense, diming, passer, 3-level threat, scores at all 3 levels. What else could you want there, you know? Unless it said like two-way playmaking 3-level threat, but we can't get the ball handle any higher. So as you can see here, extremely well-rounded build. We get compared to Doug Christie, Mikal Bridges, and RJ Barrett. I'm going to say it's like Mikal Bridges. You know, no disrespect to Doug Christie or RJ Barrett, but this is really close to a Mikal Bridges build at the 2. And yeah, I highly recommend y'all try this build out. I'm going to be doing some Pro-Am content soon. Going to be streaming. I'll be on this build if y'all want to see how it plays. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I hope y'all keep looking forward to more as I'm going to keep, you know, trying to pump these out. But I appreciate y'all. Peace.